on the 40-pound Harbor Freight Sandblaster. So this video is just about what to do with your newly sandblasted metal. You know, obviously now you're down to bare metal, and you want to protect that as soon as possible, because it'll corrode pretty quick on you. I mean, it's April in upstate New York right now. It's not exactly humid out, but you definitely want to get this primered, I would say, within the first 24 hours. It'd be better right after the sandblasting, to be honest with you, but you'll be safe within the first 24 hours. So that's freshly sandblasted. So what we're going to do, or what I already did actually, is I cleaned everything up with the denatured alcohol, and now we're going to use some self-etching primer. And that's just to show you that after sandblasting, you know, this was a brand new cloth before I cleaned everything up, so it was pretty dirty, and you want to, obviously you want your primer to stick as good as possible. So yeah, we're going to use the self-etching primer. What that does for us is it actually kind of bites into the metal per se. I believe there's like a little bit of acid actually in self-etching primer, and it adheres to bare metal, and it actually gives it a corrosion resistance, I guess you could say. You don't really want to use just your typical big box store sandable primer, not on bare metal so much. You definitely want to use a self-etching primer, or you could use an epoxy primer, but that's usually going to be a two-part, and this stuff is right out of a rattle can. But make sure you shake that up really good, and read the back of it, because it's important that you know, the temperature's right, the humidity's right, and that sort of thing. So got these cleaned up now, and we're gonna lay some primer on. All right, I got a few coats on everything now. It's pretty quick drying stuff too. I think they say wait about a half an hour before you you know, you paint it. So I'm not going to do that tonight anyway. It's running late. I just want to get some primer on here tonight so nothing starts to corrode. But this is what I'm going to be using on it. This is made by Eastwood. It's a 2K paint, and basically you take this plunger out, you put it on the bottom of the can, and you pierce it, and then you shake it. And actually it's a two-part paint, just kind of like you would use in a spray gun. It's supposed to be really good stuff. This is my first time using it. It's not cheap, but I've gone through a lot of trouble sandblasting all these parts, and you know, our goal is for this quad to look near new when we're done. So yeah, so I'm going to do a review on this, you know, after I use it or during the process of using it. But this actually is Chevy orange, but the color is almost exact to the original orange that was on all these parts. It's actually called winning orange, and if it's anything, it's a shade off. This happens to be a high temp engine paint. I don't need that, but the color was right, so certainly not going to hurt it. Then later, I haven't sandblasted these parts yet, but like the handlebars and some of the skid plates and stuff, I'm going to use same thing. It's a 2K product. Got the same plunger, and that's a satin black. So I think that'll be a nice nice finish for the handlebars. I didn't want anything like real high gloss. I didn't want it to stand out. You know, I want it to look as original as possible. So I'll be doing a review on this, and I'll be doing a review on that. It's about $24 a can, so my hope is it's as good as the reports that I read on it. And but again, you know, click and subscribe and hit the bell, and you know, that way you'll get notified when the new videos come out, and we'll see how it goes. That's it for now.